Hello, Internet. Welcome to the Floof stream. OMG Floofy here. Howdy, 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 y'all. Hi. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm exhausted, but I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. So I wanted to posit a question to people. Let's see here. Create a new poll. All right. I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes on this. So you better think fast. But let's do this. I legitimately am in a bind. I'm exhausted. If I play Trails from Zero, I may not guarantee being active for a very long time tonight. We could hang out and chat. And basically, the other ideas is chill and do something low impact. I was thinking, if you guys want to see Opera Omnia, which I've been playing kind of obsessively lately off stream, I can show that and we can all laugh as I gamble away my gems and MOBA pools because that's always hysterical. Or I've actually, funny enough, drama at work has gotten me thinking about the rebranding I've been planning to do for my channel. And I can open up Photoshop and we could just hang out while I do Photoshop things. So feel free to go at what you think on this. We currently have two answers at the moment. So while we are doing this, let's go ahead and pop into, that's the wrong window, webcam chat. Hi, everybody. I am wearing my Don't Be Stupid shirt from Philly D, hashtag not an ad. Got to give some love to other creators I enjoy. If you've ever heard Philly D say it, I love that phrase. Seeing Susie, that whole stream was amazing. And like I said, I really, really needed that because I was straight up exhausted today. Today for work has been really, really rough. To ask me something tonight. Oh boy. Oh boy, look at that. Trails from Zero. It was more amazing. It was chaotic amazing. Yeah, it was chaotic amazing. I agree. All right. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and play Trails from Zero. I can't promise it'll be a long stream because I feel a little exhausted on playing a game that's a little more attention focused. So I can't really. Sean Val and Carrie in a panel together does promise chaos. I agree. But you know what? You know what, y'all? You know what? Everything's going to be okay. This has been a really exciting week this week. So, I am planning to do a rebranding of my channel. Of course, that means redoing all of my stuff. Also, ignore leftovers on my table from lunch today because I just saw them and I'm like, oh God, I'm being a slob at my work desk. Don't forget Jonah Scott. Jonah Scott doing the bruh moment. That I feel validated. Amazingly validated. It was so good. So good. Murder Boys VA and another Falcom game. Was it the guy who's playing Swin? God, I just threw my wrapper and it missed and landed. Awesome. I did not know that. Cool. That makes me excited. He was so good. Just legitimately amazing. So, I think he was actually probably one of my favorite voice actors in East 9. Just because he was so amazing. Just like, damn it, Hawk. So, yeah. I had a lot to say privately about stuff that came out today. One, you guys saw the FF16 trailer yesterday, I'm sure, right? Because that looked so intense. Absolutely incredibly intense, and I'm so excited for it. So, let me tell you something about this. We have 3 games that I'm looking forward to for next year. Tears of the Kingdom, Final Fantasy 16, Trails from Reverie. 3 games right there. That's 3 of the ones I'm looking forward to. So Tears of the Kingdom is May, May 10th, isn't it? Somewhere around that time frame. I remember Breath of the Wild and what happened with that on stream. AKA, I put over 100 hours into Breath of the Wild. If Tears of the Kingdom has anywhere near the same kind of open world exploration aspect of Breath of the Wild, I am so screwed. Because I streamed through that game. I played that game and I'm still playing that game. I played it on Wii U and then I got it for Switch and I'm still playing it on Switch. So, Tears of the Kingdom is going to mess me up. And then we have FF16 and Trails from Reverie both releasing summer 2023. Which means we have the potential of these 3 games intersecting with each other on my stream schedule. What am I going to do? I was like, Yotaka sent me that message earlier today when I was at dinner. Because I didn't get to see the end of the voice actor stream. So he sent me summer 2023. My answer to him was, fuck my life, fuck my stream. Swear jar, it's not ready yet. My God, so because technically May is technically summer. It is technically counted as summer in terms of scheduling. And if that's the case, I am so screwed. Because Reverie was 100 plus hours for me in Japanese. Because screw the Reverie corridor. However, bright side, I have been predicting this for a while. Everybody's been freaking out thinking that Reverie being 2023 was going to be end of the year. And I've been saying, no, I'm going to have enough time to play through that game and get it set up to do Reverie Corridor for Extra Life next year. Look at that. So we have the timing to do a Reverie Corridor run at Extra Life Game Day next November. So that will be happening next year. If you've never been here for a donor-driven Reverie Corridor, it's fun. Use donations to my Children's Health Hospital to control my party, control my decisions, even reset the corridor while I'm in the middle of running around and getting stuff and make me cry. um, Speaking of Extra Life, we are coming into Extra Life game week or game weekend soon. It's in 2 weeks from tomorrow. So let me go ahead and go through with you guys before we get into Zero what's happening here. We are here to see suffering. So, tomorrow, there's going to be Sunday Fun Day on Sunday. Then Monday, will all be Trails from Zero. Tomorrow and Monday will definitely be Trails from Zero. Wednesday will be Final Fantasy XIV Raid Night. Friday of next week will be Trails from Zero. So this is the 28th. Saturday is a Link to the Past Randomizer crowd control. Or with crowd control. If you have never seen a Link to the Past stream I've done with crowd control, it is insane. It is full of shenanigans and it'll be great. Trust me. No stream on the 30th, on Sunday the 30th. On the 31st, there will be a Phasmophobia stream to celebrate Halloween. Wednesday will probably be another raid night. Probably a Sunday Fun Day gathering on Wednesday. Thursday, this is November 3rd, is going to be Crystalis. Why? You mean the NES game? Yes, I mean the NES game. Why are you playing the NES game? Because I owe it to Yotaka. I played Crystalis for Extra Life a couple of years ago. Kind of freaked out over it because it was like, what the fuck is this game? And never finished it. Never came back to it on stream. So we're going to start over. And we're going to dedicate a stream to it. There will probably be Sniff talking throughout the stream, just like the last time, because I'm sure you guys just want to hear commentary from Sniff the Raven, because his commentary is glorious. There will be no stream November 4th. This is because, by tradition, all the spoopy games, I cannot believe Ryukishi 07 of all people is doing Silent Hill game. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe Leon in RE4 Remake has a chainsaw Barry. November 4th, there will be no stream. Moraine. There will be no streams on November 4th or November 7th. November 4th is my day to get last minute shit together for Extra Life Game Day. November 7th is my recovery day. And then we go back to normal after the 7th. But Extra Life Game Day is November 5th and November 6th, starting at 8 a.m. Central, going all the way to 12 a.m. So that is 16 hours? I think it's like 32 hours total over 2 days. I used to do it for 24 hours from 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. I'm too old for this shit now. The last time I did the full 24-hour run, I got extremely sick the next day and thought I was going to die. So, giving myself a little bit of recovery time, and in return, doing more time for the kids. I do want to play something for you guys, though. All-nighters are awful. I have done them before. I think this year's Extra Life is probably going to be done in memory of my mom. I mean, she's not a kid. She's not, but she was my biggest cheerleader. And OBS, what is going on with my internet connection?
Returning your call, my darling. Have a great, great day. Do good. Only good. Think of the children. Love you.
I'll never delete that voicemail. That emote's so adorable, LTG. All right. Well, you guys asked for it. Let's play Trails from Zero. Hold on. Probably going to hear a beep on my end. Oh, wow, no. No beep. I don't think I'll be able to do Phasmo VR until Rune gets his set up. Mine is almost set up. I have these. The only problem is I've got these. This is a HDMI to DVI or HDMI to DisplayPort. And this is a USB to USB-C block. That happens with me and my heating pads. I've got one on my bed, but it's not plugged in, and the dogs are not allowed in there when I'm not there. But these two things need to go and hook up my I'm being stared at. I am legitimately being stared at. What is this? What is this? You can't even see him, but you can kind of see the tail. Mr. Harley. But yeah, if I had the heating pad on my bed, it's no longer mine. Scooter likes it. Oh, that is what he's waiting for. Yeah, baby. What? 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 Hi, come here. Hi. Hi. No snatching. Hey. Okay, come here. Right here. It's right here. Hey. Hey. Okay, fine. That's how they get you, Scorpius. They're cute, and they win you over that way. All right. Let's go over here. Let me turn this camera on. Oh, well, it's already... Ah, come on. Turn on. Thank you. So Spotify to go away. And... Wouldn't have it any other... No, not at all. They are, without a doubt, my babies. And I would not have it any other way whatsoever. What is going on?
Nothing. Gotta get that out.
Oh, thank you. Sniff is here. Sniff is here getting the stuff that I was complaining about out of the way. Scorpio says, hi, Sniff. Bye, Sniff. All right. All right. So we need to go do that drill thing. I don't know. I haven't actually seen the trailer. I'm evading the trailer for reasons. Even though I already know the content of the game, I'm still evading the trailer because apparently people are being being assholes. We're just gonna run circles in Central Square. I'm having way too much fun doing this. What the fuck, Flippy? All right. The panel timing was amazing. I had been watching. Oh god. I have been watching the shitstorm that's been the Daryl Brooks case. And my god, I will tell you right now. That case is absolutely every... Hang on, I'm fixing something. That case shows you everything you need to know about why you should not defend yourself in court. Get yourself a fucking lawyer. Like, legitimately. Get yourself a lawyer. Anyway, I was watching it through, she's called Phoenix, right? I was watching it through, a YouTuber named Emily D. Baker, who's amazing, by the way. And basically, her stream ended right before the voice actor stream began. And I needed something to keep my sound going while I was doing stuff. How did Clarice Seeker decide her eldest daughter's name? She wanted to raise a girl who'd take no L's. Or who could take no L's. That's so bad. That is so bad. That is so bad. That is terrible. Terrible. That was bad and you should feel bad. Alright, we're going to skip these because I know the door I'm looking for is right there. Get out of here, chest. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go back to Altair. No. Clarice Seeker named her daughter so that she would take no L's. Something like that, Sounder. Randy? Hey, Mike. I'm good. How are you? I am so tired. Reed's a great character. I know so many people who hate on him, but I actually really like him. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I'm still in this lineup. Welp. Oh, okay. We're fine. He's cackling in the Discord. Oh god, yeah, Reen does need a break. Really? Da, 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 da. All right, we're done. Bye.
さてとみんな頑張って
That doesn't get breaks, they just get broken. So true.
任せろ。
さてとドライブ開始
Oh shit.
任せてくれ。やっと。任せろ。ほらよ。
Let's reset that. And get rid of the other guy.
任せてはあ
行くぞ。えいっと。
さてと分析を開始します
Let's pick this
すで
back
に
up
取
too.
得済みです助かりました任せてエングナ駆動私の番ですドライブ開始
俺の番だな。えいっ。任せろ。ぜ
Yay.
ま、こんなもんかね。
I was more worried about that because I thought it was the one with Douglas. I guess that one's Azure. Yeah, I can. Hang on. Mind you, I had to do some grinding for a thing I did. Oh. That's right. There we go. I'll show you in a bit, though. As you can see, everybody's kind of in a weird positioning thing right now. And that's a afterthought of what I did with the last stream.
Minasan,
とっとと終わらせるぞ。
私の番です分析を開始します情報を入手しました
She didn't bring her gun to. Oh, wait, wrong character.
よし。
Alright, so she's immune to blind. Take care of her right away.
俺の
Nice.
番だな。ほらよ。
任せて
行くぞ。さあ、行くぞ。
No, they aren't.
だ
So let's go ahead and try to take her down first and go from there. Nice.
行きますよ
Oh boy.
甘いってろ。
さてとスキャリシュート
Oh god, that was the wrong skill. Okay, whoops. Oh. Not that worried.
行きますよ
よし。やっと。
さ
Go after the mooks. I love Noelle. She's adorable. Nice. Get out of here.
さすがですね。お返しよ。
行くぞ。やっと。
私の番ね。エニグマ駆動。
ありがとう。おっしゃ。
Ah!
そこです。さてと、聖なる女神の遺跡。光となりて天より来たれ。オーラレイン。助かりました。お返しです。
Nice.
任せてくれ。やっと。任せろ。そこだ。
行きます。ドライブ開始。任せて。そこ。それ。
Well, he's going to be done on the next turn. Okay, he's done on this turn.
はあ、これで一安心です。
All right. We're almost done with cutscenes. All right. Here you go, Mike. Here's Tio. I should probably... let's see here. I think I need to put this move on, or evade on Lloyd. Basically, I had to build very specifically for something. So I'm actually going to go ahead and fix Lloyd back up to how I wanted to have him. There we go. There's Randy, who needs more work done on his arts. Bye-bye, Art Reflect Cheese, yeah. And then Ellie, let me... I had hit 2 on Tio, specifically to push up her her space. I mean, now she's actually got better at this point than, well, she doesn't have A crest. She needed to have A crest, or A reflex. This is, you could see Ellie's build here. The A reflex was what I needed. Because I actually did a big stunt with, let's see here, EP. Actually, let us hit 2 off and put mind 1 on her. And then we'll go back and open up the rest of Randy's and put hit 1 on him. In that case, what before is they had quartz that didn't seem appropriate, specifically for the fact that I needed to actually target certain arts. It was really easy with Ellie and Tio. It was way more difficult with Lloyd. Because the 3 of them needed to be able to cast A reflex. And then Randy just needed to stay and look pretty and hit things. So I didn't bother opening these because I needed all the resources I could to get extra EP. So they have a couple of rank 2s. Randy just had to do Randy things. Yep. Pretty much. As a heads up, my party is level 19. In fact, hang on. I'll show you guys. Because I should have this all here still. Hold on. Let's see here. Camera, come on. Okay. Let me... Because we're going to be doing this tonight. Do some zero and chill. So, let's see here. OBS recorded videos. Oh, this is the current file. This should have been, that's 14. This is probably it. Okay. Okay. All right. What I was doing is it was for... This is actually AI manipulation, what I'm doing here. Right here. This is what I needed it for. This is a level 30 monster chest. And I decided to take it on at level 19. So... The reason for it was because... Basically, they're going to immediately attack Lloyd and Tio because there's 2 characters standing there. These guys automatically do... These guys' primary attack is an AoE. So the AI is going to be like, attack the group. So, by having Ellie and Randy in 2 separate places and Lloyd and Tio side by side, they're going to be predisposed to attack Lloyd and Tio. Whereas there's less interest in attacking the 2 who are away from the group. A lot of times when you see me moving Ellie and Randy around, I'm not letting them get close together because I don't want to run the risk of them creating an enticing target for the AI. 10 damage. Let's see here. All right, this is the successful attempt. So you can see. Okay. Let me get to where I don't have the ability. I don't have the strength. I should have let that go. I don't have the strength. Well, we have the resources. We have the technology. I don't have the strength to actually damage them myself, so I have to let them damage themselves for me. I just want to cast my spell. Nope. Just normal. I'm not doing anything super difficult. It's that I'm fighting a boss that's 1169 this time. I'm fighting a boss that is 11 levels higher than me. We can't let that happen this time. Yes, I agree, Sounder. 69. Nice. could be really bad, but I think Randy has delayed shit down so bad at this point.
よし
For Reverie. She uses the name Leona now. That he could probably step away with little issue. Oh, okay, we're not terrible.
任せてエングマ駆動
よっしゃ
So again, what I'm doing with Randy is I'm using Power Smash to infinitely delay
I
this
love that
one.
he's delayed it so hard. 305 this time.
This was a long fight, but it gets me the Tarish gem early, which I actually need further down the line for something else. So that's how that works. Because what I'm doing is actually a chain of things to get to a certain chest. There's another chest I'm going to need to run into. And I think I need to be a couple of levels higher before I can do that one. Oh, I'm on the wrong window. There we go. It's the one that's on the way to Tangram Gate. I'll point, I can, it's basically if you go down towards the midway point where you could split going one way to Armorica and the other way to Tangram. If you go to the right, there's going to be two chests that are close to each other. It's going to be the one closer to the gate by itself. The other monster chest has another one right next to it. That's the one you don't want.
行くぞ
All right. Let me turn this in.
皆さんそれではわわ大変でしたね
Yeah! 3 bonus DP.
報告はでは
After my failed attempts on those two others, I can use as much DP as I can get right now. Not a bad idea. Not a terrible idea. Let's see here. Where are we headed now? All right, we're going to the entertainment district. You know what? I remember.
改めて見るとかなり立派な建物ですね、結構新しそうな雰囲気ですけど
You know what? Oh, I don't have my camera on. There we go. I think I should go in and grab my book I got with E7 for 0. Actually, I'm going to go do that real quick. Hang on one second. We're going to have a chillin' 0 stream again, like last week. Hold on. Alrighty. I grabbed a few things I've been wanting to talk about that I have. Let's see here. Let me fix this up. All right, so. Well, first off, speaking on the topic of orbment charms, I love this necklace so much. This is the one that came with the Chinese box set for Zero. We'll go in here. Oh, I can't do that plot-wise. So anyway, so this is what's on Lloyd's orbment. And so it's, again, like I said, it's actually a surprisingly hefty necklace. Falcom released one as well, but theirs is tiny compared to this one. And it's like you can always tell when I'm around because it has a very distinct sound to it. On the topic of necklace of pendants on orbment charms, let's turn around. Hang on. Come on, you. Oh, come on, camera. Focus. This one's kind of hard to show right. This is Waji's orbment charm as a black silver. So it's black oxidized silver. There it is. Everything's all on its own little hook. So it kind of hangs on its own a certain way. And it's great. I love this. But it's, if you ever see something, yep, this is. If you ever see something that's listed as black silver or something, this is going to be what it's like. And it's got a sapphire in it. So when you don't take care of silver and it kind of oxidizes, it starts and tarnishes, it kind of takes a strange tint to it. This is one where they've actually done a chemical process to speed it up, and it causes it to turn black. It's a really cool effect, but you can't clean it as a result because then you lose the tarnishing you lose the oxidization effect. Epi! Hi there. Hey, how are you? I'm going to clasp this necklace so I don't lose the pendant. But yeah. I talked about it once before. I know somebody asked if I had playing cards. Or I mentioned I had the playing cards from the poker game. Haven't been around much. Oh, wow. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. How is the new job? And it's all good. I understand new jobs. Come on. But these are, and they're small. They're not your, these are smaller cards than the normal. Nice. But they have all the different face cards in here too that you see in the game. So it's actually a proper set. But the cards are extremely slick. So they're not really good to play with because of how slick they are. It'd be nice to get like a proper bicycle set designed like them though. You hear that, Nisa? Bicycle. Get bicycle cards like these. Bicycle cards. The end. And then, if you want to see fun, this was a book that Falcom released. Let me switch my light. This was a book Falcom released with E7. This is before we actually had a title for Zero. Mine has a crease right down the middle because it got caught in the move at one point. So, these are before. I mean, again, we knew nothing about Zero no Kiseki when this came out. I remember when we saw Lecter, it was like, oh shit! Not Lecter's vacation look. There was very much a, wow, what are we getting into sort of thing with this. And again, the big thing is we knew nothing at all about Zero at this time. We didn't even know a name. This was the first time we saw anything from Zero. I will take care of that in a sec, Epi. So, early city map. And then locations from the city, sketches of them. The train station in Central Square. This was 2009. I'll have to look it up. When East 9 or East 7 came out for PSP. So all of these are like early sketches. And again, we had no names to go with a lot of these. We did not. These are just listed as map design. So not even location names. This was exciting to see cars at this point. And then logos. So the big thing is consider thinking about this book. I love the back of it too. The Art of the Entertainment District. I'll look it up. Hang on real quick. My camera is being such a pain right now. September 2009 in Japan. September 17th. It was actually not even at the end of the month either. So this book was the pre-order bonus for it. So that was out a year before Zero had come out. And what's interesting, the really interesting thing about all of this that happened with it was, yeah, it was a pre-order bonus for E7. Which, yeah, hang on. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. I think I still have the drama CD in here. I have the cases and everything. Here's my pre-order box. But the game itself isn't in there. I put it in a thing that I keep my PSP games in. So you got this drama CD and you got the book with it. Issei's a phenomenal game. You are 100% okay having that as your favorite Falcom game. $100% okay with it. I think, what do I have over here? Hi, Hardy. Here we go. You want some crazy physical boxes? Let's do this. The original release of Trails in the Sky first chapter. Notice that it's not even got first chapter on it. It just says Legend of Heroes 6. There was the option of CD-ROM or DVD, and I picked CD-ROM because my laptop's DVD drive was not the most cooperative. I don't know what all I have in here still. Let's see. I have the discs. This is the coolest way to wrap the discs. Wow. So here they are. The 3 game discs are right here. Ta-da. These came with it. This is the Hoshino Arika opening theme. An unused music CD. And a super arranged album. This, the eventual Trails in the Sky super arranged album that came out had this and other tracks that were not on this. So this had a lot of stuff that that didn't actually get released down the line until they did the 2-disc set. Game instruction book. All the times the English PC version crashed on me one time right after the fun. Not this version. This version was only to this. The Super Arranged album that's on Spotify is the 2-disc one that they eventually released after second chapter. And then this was a demo for the game before it released. Hey, Yotes, I'm showing off box sets. So, if you ordered from Falcom, they usually threw demo stuff in with them, too. So. And then there was an art book, which is actually on my bookshelf. But you want to see something that's funny? That art book was so heavy, it actually damaged the inside of my box in shipping. Because that art book was thick with 3 C's. Oh, that's Harley. Harley's being a baby. Look at this baby. Look at him. Anyway. Wow, Yotes. Oh shit, I need to put the game discs in. Almost forgot to not put them in. Alright, there we go. This was also one of the last large form boxes Falcom did. Because, second chapter? Hang on, I've got that back here too. This is the kind of box Falcom started doing down the line, was these kind. Where you had them like as slip cases. This also had a book in it, an extra book in it, which is now out and in my bookshelf in my room. Drama CD. You'll find this is a pattern. And the game box. Which is not in there. I've got the games in a sleeve elsewhere. But the fun thing is there's actual sheet music in here too. So. And then there was where is it? This card for downloading music. And a thing talking about the music download and stuff. A Slice of Life Kuro drama CD. I would love that. And then this is the game manual. Is it a slice of cheesecake? This, I busted my ass to find this. So this is probably one of my favorite limited boxes. As you can tell, it's Ys 1 and 2 complete. Done as a book. This is, without a doubt, one of the coolest boxes I've ever seen Falcom do. No, I have the diorama. The diorama is actually, that's the one that came with the PS2 version that came out. So this has a Symphony Ys in it. Shut up, Sniff. The OVA is in here for Ys 1. And then the game was in here. And I've got a sleeve that I keep my PC games in. So the game is not actually in here anymore. The funny thing is my discs are still in their shrink wrap too. Such an incredible box. I love it. This is probably of my I didn't actually collect. This was out for a long time and I had to hunt it down. But I was like, I needed this box. Because of me and my love for books. And I'm like, this has to be on my shelf. It was like the principle of the matter. Now, I do have Ys 6 on the shelf. It's kind of behind the flowers. That's Ys 6 and Oath and Felghana in those. That thing, let me see here. I've got the OB on it. I can probably... The newest version of Windows at the time was Windows 2000. I think it was probably like 2001 or 2002 when this came out. Oh, and the funny thing about you bringing up Ys 6, Yotes, as much as I love Falcom's box for Ys 6, I kind of love Konami's limited box, which we got in extreme limited numbers in the US. I think it was like 15 copies of this. This is the Japanese limited box. I don't know how well this effect will show on camera, because this box has one of the coolest effects I've ever seen on a game package. Cool, it does show. With the pattern of the Ark of Napishtim embossed on it. You don't see it on the back, but you can see it on the front. I love this box so much. And it's a flip up box like this. So it's got this art book. Is that again, music in the art book. Here's the game. inside the game, there's an actual bonus music CD with the sound effects and the music from the PS2 version. But then there's this. Out of my box sets, I think this one's actually one of my favorites because, and I mean, it's a solid box for the watch with the logo on it. Oh, I forgot to put the, does this have anything on the movement? No, it's just timing and how it works. Does this have anything on the movement? How to tell I work for a watch company? There we go. Ta-da. Falcon Fancy. I agree very much on that, Mike. One of the, you know what? Because I have it, we're just gonna pull this out too. I have another limited box that's apparently wandered off. AKA, it doesn't fit anywhere on my shelf anymore. It used to be on top of the bookshelf, but it's not anymore. Which means I don't know where I put it, but it's the original Reverie box set. The limited Reverie box, which was amazing. I just don't know where it is. It's around here somewhere. The Lapis suitcase, yeah. On the other hand, I grabbed the Kuro box, which I eventually bought. What I God. I eventually got the Kuro limited box set. And this one's really neat. This one actually does need the light. There we go. So, It sure is. How cool of a box is that? And so, like the others, it is a little just sleeve case like that. I know, isn't it? So, here's the game. Soundtrack mini. Character data file. And another art book. Falcom's limited editions are so cool. And then here's the detailing on the inside of this side. It's hefty too. So, I did grab one more when I came over here. What, Yotes? What? That's why I'm not really going through anything for it. Implying bears. This one has a gimmick on it. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to pull off the gimmick. These bars, these black bars, are heat responsive. So, I don't have anything that's really generating heat. But if they get heated up, like if you use a blow dryer or something on them, you can actually see the 6 characters behind each one. And it's such a cool concept, but it is so hard to actually activate it. You gotta rub them the right way. That's what I'm doing, is I'm rubbing it right now to try to generate heat on it. Let's just place my hand down on it and we'll... My hands are cold though, that's the problem. Yeah, the best thing to do with it is like a heat gun or something. Nothing too hot, because that will probably damage the film on it. But it's a really cool design, I think. And I don't think I have anything in here still. Let's see here. Oh, I do have something in here still. The soundtrack mini. A little catalog. I think it's a catalog, and no, it's a character book. It's a little character book. Postcards. Just an East 5 postcard on my end. The game. I don't have the game actually. I have the game in here still because my copy of the game is digital. Hey, Star Sketch. I'm just chatting about limited boxes. And then the wanted posters were rolled up in here. But I've actually, yay, 35 months, one more month, and you've got another year coming up. The wanted posters were rolled up in here, and I actually got them. Yeah, they're all framed. They're all framed and in my bedroom. I have yet to put them up. I was actually going to get the translations that Nisa did for them on their cards of the wanted posters in their set, and I was going to scan them and actually print them out and put them on the back of the frames. The wanted posters are like decently sized on the Japanese versions though. And then you can see that there's like this little inlay. This is where the book was. And the book being like a little short novel. That's kind of between East 9 and East 6. Just the packaging of this thing is so well done. Manages to lose yet another legendary sword. Yup. I love it that Adol's just like, not again in the book. Butterfingers Adol, yeah, I know, right? Yeah, he did. He fully intended to. But he gave it up to save someone because that's Adol for you. Losing swords is like Samus damaging her armor. Alright. Limited stuff gone through. Out of everything, though, the harmonica's the best one. I talked about it last time I was on, like last week. I don't think anything beats this. It had been in my storage unit. And then when I moved into the house, I found it again. I'm like, yeah, there it is. And it's a fully functional harmonica. I mean, you can see it was a Korean bonus item. Oh, here, I'll pull the whole thing out. Hang on. It's not a little one either. Yes, it is. It's a replica of Yashua's harmonica. And again, it's functional. You can actually play it. It's a C harmonica. They have it listed on here. Adol could have used that when he was in prison. Yeah, he could have. A little care cloth for it. I just usually keep it wrapped up in the cloth when in the box. This was one of the limited items for the Korean release of first chapter. However, I think it was like limited to like 300 items. And you didn't know if you got one of the boxes that had this when you ordered it. You had a chance of getting one of them. I think that's how it ran. So, this was a pain in the ass to find. Kind of, yeah. And, I eventually found the harmonica on Yahoo Auction. Most of the time, whenever I found it, it was like $400 or $500. And then one day I found it for $120, and I'm like, yoink, this is mine now. I don't know if you can find it anymore. But I have that, and then up here, it'll be for another time. I actually have, Konami did a special release of second chapter when it came out for PSP. And their special release had one of those laser crystals in it. Oh, who am I kidding? I'll grab it. It's got so much dust on it. I love these. They're so great because when you underlight them, let's see if this will work. Whoop. Not very well. They tend to pick up the light underneath them. It has to be a very particular type of light. Let's try this. Oh, that's way too bright for this camera. Well, didn't work. But you get the idea. From way too little to way too much. Yep, pretty much. But these are great. I love these. And I'm so sad because I want to get the ones that they've been doing lately. Except I'm not sure I want to buy a full game for them. And ordering through Dengeki is a very big pain. So it's just kind of like, especially now that I have a house. A lot of my limited edition buying is gone. Which sucks. It really sucks. But it is what it is. Anyway, I figure let's get back to the game.
視聴者などに比べるとそんなに古い建物ではない
And I'll put these all back after the stream.
ある感
They're
謝
all
が
sitting here where Scooter would come over here. I think he'll be very mad at me later.
小さい頃兄貴とセシル姉に連れられて何度か来たことはあるけどなんだどうした
Yes, I saw that. That's amazing. I love the photo they did with his back to the camera. Perfect. Great work on advertising that.
なんでもない早速お邪魔しようか
I love my Lloyd plush. She's adorable. Yeah, I do want the 3 plushes. So I'll probably end up ordering that set. Probably put it on the good credit card because to to evade it from hitting my bank account at the worst timing.
雰囲気のあるゲーム
Also, later, Mike, thanks for dropping in. Doesn't quite beat Falcom just putting the Mishi head on C. Yeah.
音楽が流れてるってことは稽古中なのかな
Hey, Hal.
おおきっとそうに違いねお客様
All right, Epi fired off such dehydration. Let me get some water. All right. I guess I'm also unveiling my new cup. My little Mario cup. I love it. It's so cute.
ただいま当劇場は関係者以外の立ち入りをご遠慮願い
I got it, and I got a Zelda mug recently.
その実はこちらの方から相談を受けた警察のものなんですが
ああ、国務支援課の方々でしたか。ようこそアルカンシェルへ。リーシャさんから話は伺っております。
I haven't actually watched the trailer itself yet, Hal. Primarily because I've heard that people are posting spoilers for Kuro 2 in the comments, and I just... that, and I've very carefully curated my YouTube algorithm for until I finish Kuro 2. And I don't want to mess that up.
それでしたら正面の扉からホール内にお入りください。ちょうどイリアさんの稽古を劇団長とリーシャさんが見学しているはずですから。
And by meaning carefully curating my algorithm, I've been watching Tiny Houses, LawTube, news, like regular, like real people news, not gaming news, and Final Fantasy 15 shit. Eliminate Falcom entirely, and that actually took quite a while. When I finally went and looked up the Kuro 2 trailer when it came out, I messed it all up, and I had to actually go through and do it all over again.
いいんですかイリアさんの迷惑なのではい
えいえ、そんなされる人ではありませんよ。むしろ本番に近いと言って喜ばれるんじゃないでしょうか。
Kind of. I might see if I can get progress done and then maybe just sit down with some Opera Omnia or something.
よしそんじゃ俺たちも
I'll bet they'll reach a verdict. Now, the important question is, Yotes, the important question is this. Will they reach a verdict faster than they would in the Daryl Brooks case? For those who don't know, for those who don't know, Daryl Brooks is the asshole who decided to drive into the crowd at a Christmas parade in Wisconsin last November. And he is an idiot who decided to fire his defense attorney and is now representing himself in court. Let me tell you this again. He is currently representing himself in court. He actually started a staring match with her. I mean, to be fair, Emily pointed out that the judge stating that he scared her was probably not the best of ideas because he is actually trying to fight for control of the courtroom. And if he knows, he basically started a staring match with her. And it was actually a really kind of a scary expression he was giving her too. But basically he wasn't getting his way. And I mean, she's also being way too lenient with him. When he spent like an hour. He spent an hour fighting her when she asked for him to call his next witness. An hour. Because he was so disruptive that she had to have him booted out into another courtroom where she could mute him when he was talking too much and trying to interrupt too much. And he basically acted like a toddler having a tantrum over it. For those who don't know, also he's a sovereign citizen, so that kind of explains that. No respect for law or anything like that. If you have an emotional breakdown, you can't do shit. He wasn't having an emotional breakdown. He is literally trying to control the courthouse. And it feels like he's basically going through and wasting everybody's time to kind of delay the inevitable of him being put into jail for life. Yeah, that's better wording. Yeah, exactly. You know what's funny is I look at the stuff we see from Arkansas, and it actually makes me think, and I think this is absolutely on purpose, that I think it's what's up, Yotes? This is better animation than they had that with Dokuro. Yeah. From what I expect of Arkansas, is actually it looked more like I look at this more than just like typical dancing as looking like something that you'd see from the Cirque du Soleil. Which, by the way, if you've never been to a Cirque du Soleil show, you should see it sometime. They are incredible and probably some of the coolest like feats I've ever seen in anything. It's just absolutely incredible. Wire work and everything, yeah.
すみませんお邪魔してしまってなんて言ったらいいか
I ended up getting to go see Varakai one year. And Varakai was absolutely incredible because they did a entire like trapeze type thing where it was instead of the full bar, it was like a loop that they put their foot into. And it was actually having them go over the audience. It was absolutely just like, oh my God. And it was so incredible. I almost feel like I want to dig up some some footage from Varakai and show on here, but then I'll probably get immediately muted.
ありがとう。まあ完成というにはまだ程遠い状態なんだけどね。
Because I think everybody, when they think of the Cirque du Soleil shows, they're thinking more like O and Ka and stuff like that.
まだ上があるんですか？当たり前じゃない。このシーンはあくまで冒頭の太陽の姫だけのシーン。これに月の姫が加わることで何倍にも相乗効果が生まれる。最後のクライマックスシーンは今の数十倍はすごいと思うわよ。
すごいっすね。
想像すらできません。
God, Yotes, you remember that crazy theory I had based off of this play?
リーシャ、彼らがさっき言ってた？はい、特務支援課の方々です。確かに全然警察っぽくは見えないけど。
Probably imagining another climax scene between her and Risha after the show.
聴取とかするんでしょ？たかがいたずらごときにそこまで付き合いたくないわね。
Lewd.
まあまあイリア君、みんな心配してるんだ。少しはいいじゃないか。
It's really funny because there's a part of me that feels like it can kind of still hold some weight, but it has to be completely rewritten at this point, regardless. Very deliberate phrasing.
そう言われても公演前にテンション下がることは一切しないのがスタイルだし、リーシャが胸を揉ませてくれたら少しは考えるかもしれない。
Ilya, please. Do we need to... Ah! Fuck my life!
Lou!
I'm interested in this.
And of course he's gone. Wow. Completely gone. The hell, Sniff? What the?
揉ませません。
まったく君と来たら。
なんか舞台の上とのギャップが。
微妙におじさん。女傑らしいのは知ってたけど。
いやー、その人だよな。
Welcome to life in this house, by the way, y'all. It's bonkers.
すみません皆さん。なんとか説得してみますから、ロイドさんたちは控え室にでも。あれ？ね、イリアさん？ロイドってひょっとしてあなたのこと？
まあ、近い。近すぎるって。
フルネームは？
そのロイド・バニングスですけど。おいおいおい。
イリアさん？
何をしてるのかね。
いやー、世間は狭いわね。まさか噂の弟くんとこうして会えるなんて。そういえば警察に入ったって聞いたことがあったっけ？聞いていたイメージとほんとそっくりじゃないの。
No sense of personal space at all.
イリアさん、セシル姉の知り合いだったり？
セシルは私の親友よ。日曜学校以来だからもう10年以上になるわね。
Wow, Yotes. Wow. Wow, Sniff. Sniff, you're killing me. Killing me, yo. What is going on with my Twitter mentions? Oh, that's what's going on. Ugh. My Twitter kind of blew up a little bit.
なるほど。改めて自己紹介するわね。イリアク劇団アルカンシェルの看板を背負って立たせてもらってるわ。よろしくね、弟くんたち。まったく。
Oh, this is where I did my stupid stunt.
きついたりして、ロイドさんに失礼じゃないですか。まあまあ、硬いこと一個なし。
I edited this image and I inserted it back into the scene when we were working on stuff with Geofront. Because I made it so that the threatening letter basically said we've changed it. We've updated our privacy policy.
セシルさんに伝えて。
これがヒエラルキー。弟至上主義というやつか。この弟貴族。弟ブルジョワジーが。
Wow. Wow, I love it. I love that line. I love that line. It's so good. Little brother 1%ers. You know what? I have half the mind to screenshot and send that over to Jonah and ask him if he would.
それでその脅迫状の件なんですけど。
God, him reading off, spouting off the bro moment made me so happy today.
ああ、そうだった。弟くんの頼みなら仕方ない。ちゃんと手伝ってよ。はい、これ。
どうも。頼まれたのはこっちだけど。
That was so good. I was watching it live when he did that. I just screamed. I think Sniff heard me across the house.
これが新作の公演を中止せよ。さもなくば、舞姫に悲劇が訪れるだろう。
確かに脅迫文っぽいな。
脅迫文というより、ただの嫌がらせじゃない？言っちゃなんだけど、この程度の脅し文句なんか珍しくもないんだし。
そうなんですか。
まあうちもそれなりに儲けさせてもらってるからね。やっかみ半分面白半分で脅しめいた手紙はそこ。
That is not my handwriting. I mean, how terrible.
ただ今回ばかりはちょっと気になることがあってね。
気になること？
そこにある差出人か。
ああ、そう。今まで送られてきた脅迫状は無記名がほとんどだったんだが。
それが今回は銀という思わせぶりな名前が書かれていて、ただのいたずらとは思えない感じがするんです。気のせいだと思うけどね。
皆さん、銀という名前に何か心当たりはないんですか？
全く持ってないわね。そもそも人の名前なの？それ。何かの暗号とかそんな感じがしますけど。
うちの新作のタイトルに銀という言葉は入っているが、そのくらいだね。
そうですか。
では、それ以外の心当たりはありませんか？失礼かとは思いますが、最近誰かの恨みを買うようなことがあったりしたとか。
それは。
まさかね。
あら？あなたたち誰かに恨まれる心当たりなんてあるの？
あのね。
私たちではなくて、ほら、つい先日 例の会長さんのことを。
I offend people like on like a daily basis.
ああ、あのハゲ親父のことか。あんまりにどうでもいいからすっかり忘れてたわ。そのハゲ親父というのは？マルコーニっていう油切ったハゲ親父のことよ。ルバーチェ商会っていうゴロつきでも使ってるっていう。ルバーチェ商会。
その名前が出るかよ。
何？どうしたの？
いえ、最近よく聞く名前なので、それでルバーチェ商会の会長とはどういう経緯で？
よく接待かなんかでうちに客を連れてくるのよ。いつも貴賓席を使っているから相当羽振りはいいんでしょうけど、私のこともテレビとか全然見ないで体ばっかりいやらしい目で見てたし。イリアさん、
よく気づくね、そんなこと。
舞台の最中は観客席も含めて私の世界だから。で、この前そのハゲ親父が私に言い寄ってきたわけよ。テートのオペラハウスへの進出をバックアップしてやろうとか恩着せがましいことを言いながら。
へえ、そんな予定があるんすか。
帝国からだけではなく共和国方面からも要請があるんだよ。期間限定でいいから特別公演をやってくれないかって。そういえばこの前リベールのグランアリーナからもオファーがあったな。
やはりすごい人気なんですね。でもどうしてそれをルバーチェの会長がバックアップするという話に。
Ilya meeting Vita. Think about that for a minute. That would be insane.
どうやら帝都方面に強力なコネを持っているらしくてね。まあ彼らの噂を聞いている限り遠慮したい類のコネだと思うが。
ルバーチはどちらかというと帝国とつながりの深いマフィアです。帝都の暗黒街とのコネクションもそれなりにあるのかもしれません。
そうなんですか。それで結局そのハゲ親父をどうしたんですか？もちろん丁重にお断りしたわ。二度と迫ってくる気が起こらないようビンタもかましてあげたけど。
マフィアのボスにそんなことを。
そうなんです。私も気を失いそうになって。
私も気絶しそうだったよ。ただまあ向こうもイリア君の体を触ってくるなど無謀な、いや無礼だったからね。周りの取りなしもあってその場はなんとか収まったが、
向こうがその時の屈辱を忘れてない可能性は。
0% chill. Yep, that's Ilya for you.
そういうことっすか。
確かに脅迫状を出す動機にはなりそうですね。
事情は大体わかりました。まずはいくつか手がかりを当たってみようと思います。
I need to get the Intergrade. I need to play Intergrade. I have it on my PS5 now. But I've been meaning to play it. I've heard it's really short, so it's a pretty quick and easy run.
この脅迫状はお預かりしてもいいですか？
ええ、構わないわ。少し目つきが変わったわね。私たちがステージに上がるときといいわ。リーシャの心配を取り除くためにもこの件すべてお任せしておくわ。イリアさん、
引き受けました。
ご期待に添えるよう尽力させていただきます。
ありがとうございました。イリアさんも納得してくれたし、相談して本当に良かったです。
これからですよ。どうやら一筋縄ではいかなくなりそうですし。
そうですよね。そういえば
Hello, Rune.
どうかそんな丁寧に話さないでいただけませんか？私まだ新米ですし、ロイドさんやエリーさんよりもちょっと年下だと思いますし、そんな丁寧に話しかけられると。
I was just talking about when we went to go see Varakai years and years ago, Rune. I was specifically talking about seeing Varakai, but
そうですか。
that was so cool.
それじゃあちょっと砕けさせてもらうよ。
はい、どうもありがとうございます。 リーシャミーティングを始めるわよ。はいイリアさん、それでは皆さん失礼します。何か分かったら遠慮なく劇場にいらっしゃってください。
さすがに忙しそうだな。
Happy Let's Toss Short People Day. Speaking of which, where's Yotaka since he specializes in low blows? Wow. Wow. Wow.
ま
Wow, Rune.
数百回は稽古を重ねるらしいからな。脅迫状を気にかけている時間がもったいないのもうなずけるぜ。
なるほど。新作の成功のためにもなんとか解決できるといいわね。
ああ、そうだな。
I mean, to be fair, that's not that big of a stretch, Yotes.
さて、今のところ手がかりはルバーチェくらいだが。
一応銀という名前も。
そうだな。なあみんな、ルバーチェ紹介を一度訪ねてみないか。マジか。別に警察の捜査として普通の事情聴取をするだけさ。脅迫状を出したのがルバーチェの会長かどうかを
Small but fierce.
面倒を避けてるだけじゃ真実にはたどり着けないと思う。
一理ありますね。
それにいい機会だと思うんだ。あれだけのことをしても捕まらず俺をどんな実態なのかをつかめるきっかけになるかもしれない。
I seem to be having connection problems all day. You guys, is the stream been okay for you guys?
やっぱり心配か。なんだったら俺とランディだけでも。
ロイドさん。
Cool.
いや別にそういう意味じゃなくて。
別に心配はしていないわ。
The stream is never okay. I have moments where OBS seems to randomly flash red, and I'm like, huh.
尋ねるだけであればそれほど危険ではないと思う。この町のマフィアというのが本当はどういう存在なのか知るにはいい機会でしょうね。
なんだよお嬢、ずいぶんと思わせぶりだな。
気のせいよ。脅迫状に関してもひょうたんからコマということがあるかもしれないし、早速訪ねてみましょう。
ああ、
データベースの情報によるルバーチェ紹介のビルはそこの裏。
怪しげな一角か。連中の姿を見
That might be OBS then. Oh, that's the new Skynet protocol. Oh, I have pupper treats on the docket. Okay. Where'd I put the treats? Oh. They were hidden by Lloyd. Babies! Oh, hi! Come here. Hi, Riley, come here. Hi! No snatching. Hey, hey. There you go. Come on. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. There you go. You seem to be doing much better, baby. I don't know. Oh, look at that. That was a little smile there from Scooter. All right. But we're close. 10 more times.
ーチェ商会。
ずいぶん怪しい路地だとは思っていたけど。
なんだお前ら。
お前らみたいなガキどもが近寄っていい場所じゃない。とっとと薄よ。
お前らあの時の。
もしかして。
はあ、どうやらお知り合いだったみてえだな。
なんだこいつらがどうしたんだ。
例の警察のガキどもだ。旧市街の仕込みを邪魔してくれた。
なんだと。
どうやら自己紹介をする必要はなさそうですね。今日は捜査任務でこちらに伺わせてもらいました。
何？
こちらの会長さんに取り次いでもらえませんか。とある事件に関して話を聞かせてもらいたいんです。
ふざけるな。
警察のガキが会長に話だと。
容疑者というわけでなく、あくまで参考人としてです。もちろん強制ではないので無理強いはしませんが。
ま、取り継いでくれるくらいはしてもらってもいいんじゃねえか。あるのがしくじった件でさらに調子に乗らせたみてえだ。
おいおいどうする。勘違いしてるクソガキどもに改めて礼儀。
You know, I think I want to make a comment on something. I think what's great is when they realized they were going to be rated 18 up, Peggy 18, because of the gambling in the game. I kind of like how it feels like Nisa was just like, okay, we're going to be Peggy 18. Let's do it. That the language is raised up to go with it and everything.
どうしてやれ。
若頭。お疲れ様です。
でかい。
あのバルドさんも相当な大きさでしたけど。
The big one.
お前らが警察のガキどもか。話には聞いてたな。思った以上に若いじゃねえか。
特務支援課のロイド・バニングスです。あなたは
ガルシア・ロッシ、ラバーチェ商会の営業本部長を務めている。まあ、若頭と呼ばれることの方が多いがな。
おいおい、いきなり大物臭いぜ。
Like, I don't know how they'll localize Aaron, but he guarantees. Well, the thing is I think we're going to be guaranteed an M rating anyway because of the strip club in Kuro. I know a lot of people go on about the violence in Kuro guaranteeing an M rating. I don't think it's that. Because I don't think the violence so much guarantees it, because when you look at the violence of, say, like Uncharted, and no one Uncharted is teen. So I don't think the violence specifically in Kuro is going to be that big of a deal. What I think is it's going to be the sexuality in the strip club, and which gives them the ceiling that they'll hit M rating. So because of that, they'll probably go into Kuro expecting an M rating, or Peggy 18 in this case, and go on and adjust the language to go up to that level as well.
話は俺が聞いてやる。
若頭がそう言うなら仕方ね。とっとと入りやがれ。
くれぐれもあの
You can talk about his penis and get away with it rating wise. Yep.
長生きしたかったらな。
何かと思えば。うちの会長がイリア・プラティエに
Aaron's amazing.
で嫌がらせだと。とんだヨタ話もあったもんだぜ。
無論こちらもそうだと決めつけているわけではありません。ですがほとんど手がかりがない状況で先日揉め事があったと聞きまして、参考までに話を伺えればと。
Please, you're like the fifth scariest thing I've seen today.
会長が引っ叩かれたやつか。ありゃ酒の席でのちょっとしたハプニングだ。会長も酒が入ってたせいかほとんど記憶にないらしいしな。全然気にしてないと思うぜ。
そ
Well, see, that's the thing. Is Uncharted tends to be kind of more realistic. And I've seen a decent amount of blood in the Uncharted games. And they're still somehow rated T. I'm actually legitimately surprised that Uncharted is rated T. To be quite honest.
お聞きした話だと
So I would have probably put Uncharted at a high T, low M range type thing.
デートのオペラハウスへの進出をリリアさんに持ちかけられたと
It's not like bloody and violent like Last of Us is. Last of Us takes the violence of Uncharted and then goes to the next level. But yeah, Uncharted 1 and 2 actually have a decent amount of horror and everything in them. They're legitimately great games. And it makes me want to just play them on stream again one day. Because they're phenomenal games. They're easily some of the most cinematic games you'll ever find. And they're just fun. They're legitimately just straight up fun games.
そんな話もあったらうちもいろいろな付き合いがある。そっちの方から仲介された話だ。まあむしろそれは口実で会長はあれの特別ゲストとして、
あれ
特別ゲスト
ああこっちの話だ。まあそういうわけでわかったか。
念のため脅迫状の現物を確認してもらってもいいですか？
まあいいだろう。
Yeah, it really was.
よこせ。
これです。
確かにイリア・プラティエの公演を妨害したいみてえだが。
何か気づいたみたい
くだらねえな。脅迫状というよりは単なるいたずらじゃねえのか。
おいおい。
何か心当たりがあるような反応でしたけど
何のことだ。手紙の文面についても全く心当たりはねえな。ま、少なくともうちの会長が書いたんじゃねえのはとんだ無駄足だったな。
何か知っていそうだが。
引き出すのは難しそうですね。
話は分かりました。ところで今の話を会長さんから直接お聞きできないでしょうか？
ああ、確かにそういった話は本人から直接聞きたいもんだな。それとも留守でもしてんのかい？
調子に乗るなよ。てめえらみたいなガキどもに会長が会うわけねえだろう。いつでもひねりつぶすことの無知で哀れな子犬ごときに。本来なら俺もてめえらごときにわざわざ会うつもりはなかった。せっかくの機会だから親切に忠告してやろうと思ったわけだ。てめえらが何をしようがこのクロスベルの現実は変わらねえ。まして俺たちをどうこうすることなど不可能ってこと。
ずいぶん余裕たっぷりじゃねえか。
分かったらとっととうせろ。
Yeah, what a bet.
てめえらみてえなガキどもを相手してるほど暇じゃねえんだ。
Well, if you don't have time for tea parties with the SSS, what about with Ren?
これ以上歯向かえばガキだろうが容赦なく叩き潰す。
忠告ありがたく受け取っておきますよ。行こうみんな。聞き込みはこれで十分だ。
ええですね。
茶の一杯くらい出しやがってんだ。
Does this room need redecorating in the shade of bloody red? Yeah, I know, right?
待て。そこの赤毛。
ああ、俺のことか。
その赤毛どこかで見たような。いや、そんなはず。
おいおい、勘弁してくれよ。グラマーな姉ちゃんならともかくおっさんに言い寄られる趣味はねえぞ。
目障りだ。とっととうせろ。
そっちが引き止めたんだろうが。
参ったな。
完全に子供扱いでしたね。
気に食わねえな。
そういえば何か呼び止められてたけど、どうしたんだ？
さあな、ただまあ、あの男、ただのハったりだけじゃねえぞ。まともにやり合ったら、今の俺たちじゃ歯が立たねえだろ。
そうか。
それ以前にまともに相手にされていない感じでしたけど、こちらが何をしたところで痛くも痒くもないというか。
なあ、それは俺も感じたよ。議員とのつながりがあるとは言う。
Randy and Aaron in the same room. The room might not exist afterwards, but it would be. I would love to see that too, Scorpius. I think that would be amazing. It would be hysterical.
なんだ。
それよりこれからどうするの？どうやらルバーチェには何か心当たりがあるみたいだけど。
ああ、脅迫状の一件か。あの若頭の言葉を鵜呑みにする。
Randy, Aaron, and Lecter. Oh my god.
俺はこの件にルバーチェが関係している可能性が。
でも脅迫状を見て、
ああ、間違いなく何かに気づいたんだと思う。おそらく気づいたのは差出人の名前。
So many, is this your cards?
議員。
この人物がルバーチェの関係者という可能性はないのかしら？
いや、関係があるとしたらあの若頭の態度はおかしい。まるで関係がないことを最初から確信しているような、そんな感じじゃなかったか？
なるほど。確かにそんな素振りだったな。
ルバーチェと無関係でありながら彼らが強く意識している存在、そういう人物ということですか？
ああ、そうだと思う。
だとするとルバーチェの情報に詳しい法律事務所のイアン先生とか。
なあ、本当だったらグレイスさんにも相談してみたいところだけど。
ま、あの姉さんに話したら脅迫状のことまで強引に聞き出してくる。
アルカンシェルにとっては格好のスキャンダルになりそうですね。
ああ、だから正直当てにしない方がいいだろう。あとは他にも心当たりがあるなら当たってみよう。もしかしたら思いがけない情報が入ってくるかもしれない。
それでは早速どこを回るにせよ法律事務所には行かない。
ああ。
Cool. Zeit snoozing is adorable. What the? Oh, right.
Oh, 君たちか。久しぶりだね。話はいろいろ聞いているが、頑張っているようじゃないか。
相変わらずお忙しくしてらっしゃるみたいで。
もう慣れっこだよ。それはそうと、どうかしたのかね。何やら相談事があるような顔つきをしているが。
驚きました。
やっぱわかるもんすかね。
まあそういった依頼人を、それこそ山ほど見ているからね。仕事も一区切りついたところだし、相談くらいには乗れると思うよ。
先生、ありがとうございます。
それでは お言葉に甘えさせていただきます。
Oh my good, Drac. 5.333333333. 64 months. Look at that. Thank you very much, Drac. How are you tonight?
そして銀という差出人とルバーチェとの関係か。
何か心当たりでも？
I am going to go do something real quick. That's probably against my better judgment, but $5.55333 years. Great job. Great job. All right. Overlays. We're going to set follower alerts back up and running. There we go. We're all set up again. How long is a fuck year in trusses? I don't know.
いや、あいにくそれらを結びつける情報は知らないが、銀という名前ならば心当たりがないわけではない。
本当ですか？
あ、同じ人物を指しているかどうかはわからないが、それでも構わないかね。
ええ、もちろんです。
今は少しでも手がかりが欲しいところですから。
前に出張で共和国に行った時なんだが、奇妙な都市伝説を現地の人に聞かされ、インと呼ばれている伝説の教主がいるらしいんだ。
イン？
いわゆる東方読みですね。
その教主というのは
確か刺客とか暗殺者って意味だったはずだ。主に東の方で使われてる呼び方らしいが。
よく知っているね。まあ優秀な傭兵のことをイエーガーと呼ぶのと似たような習わしなんだろう。
しかしその都市伝説というのは？
ああ、どうやら本当に実在しているのかどうか噂では仮面と黒衣で身を包み決して素顔を見せないという影のように現れ。
You know, one thing that will never, that is sad with my original stream of Zero being lost to time, was my reaction to the end of the chapter.
そんな亡霊のような存在として噂されているみたいだね。
亡霊？
ずいぶん高等無形な話だな。
なるほど。だから都市伝説ですか。ですが、その伝説の資格がどうしてイリアさんに脅迫状を？
そうね。もしかして変ゆえ？
There you go, Sniff.
確かにヘイユエはカルバードの東方人外に一大勢力を構えている組織だ。伝説の教主と何らかの関係があっても不思議ではないが。
なるほど。あの若頭が反応した理由がなんとなく見えてきたな。ルバーチェとヘイユエは現在この町で対立している。そのヘイユエとインってのが結びついているとしたら
Better that than he's a pirate, because otherwise we'd get copyright struck by lightning right about now. The Terry Bogard Foundation. The Canadian branch.
興味深いな。しかし、そのインがどうしてアルカンシェルの大スター？
それは
リリアさんとルバーチェの会長が酒の席でトラブルを起こした件、それが関係している可能性は？
どうやら大した話ではなかったみたいだし、ルバーチェの対立相手が彼女を脅す理由にはならないわ。
だな。となると脅迫状のインってのは全くの別人って考えた方がいいのかね。
いや、これだけ符号が揃ってるんだ。全く 定がないと切り捨てるのは早計だろう。なあみんな、さっきの今でなんだけど、一度ヘイユーも訪ねてみないか。
おいおい、またしてもいきなりだな。
考えてもみてくれ。あのルバーチに警戒されているほどの勢力だ。そんな相手がこの町に進出して裏社会の覇権を奪おうとしている。場合によってはルバーチより危険な組織かもしれない。
それなるほど。これを機会に確かめるわけですね。
しかしいきなり訪ねても大丈夫か。どんだけ危険な相手だかこっちには情報もねえんだろ。
ヘイユエ貿易公使の支社長だが、実はこの前会ったばかりでね。
本当？
クロスベルでの商取引について法的に問題ないか監査を依頼してきたんだ。違法なところはなかったから結局引き受けることになったが、その時にその支社長と会ったんだ。
そうだったんだ。
そのどういった人物でしたか？
一言で言うと切れ者だ。
Sao and Shrewd go together very well.
まだ若いのにひょうひょうとした言動で相手を絡め取っていくというか、とにかく一筋縄ではいかない頭脳の持ち主だと感じさせられたよ。
頭脳派です。
なかなか厄介そうな相手だね。
Yeah, Sal's a pain in the ass.
そんな切れ者にわざわざ面会を申し
Shrewd or smart? Yes. Yes. He is absolutely both of those.
ああ、せっかく口実もあることだしね。どうかな。
面白そうじゃねえか。
私も少し興味があります。私もルバーチについてはある程度は知識があるけど、確かにいい機会かもしれないわ。
決まり。イアン先生、どうもありがとうございました。これでなんとか続けることができ
そうか。そうしていると少しガイ君のことを思い出すな。相手は一応まっとうな貿易会社を装ってはいる。その意味で尋ねるだけであればそこまで危険はないだが、彼らの本体は巨大な勢力を誇る犯罪組織だ。くれぐれも気をつけたまえ。
はい。
ご忠告感謝します。
さてと、ヘイユへ貿易講師に行こうか。確か港湾区にあるはずだけど。
場所的には川辺に面している。
あの赤っぽい東方風の建物。
あの周辺は IBC やクロスベルタイムズがあるくらいまともな場所のはずだけど、まあいいわ。とにかく行ってみましょう。
I think we're gonna have to call it a night here, because I'm feeling myself start to drift off and struggling to stay awake. So we're gonna go over to the Harbor District, and we're going to save and stop the game there. I think that's something else. You should see the properties they own in Langport. Yeah. There we go. We'll visit a totally legitimate business next time. Next time will be tomorrow, and hopefully I will be less tired and more capable of playing through the evening. I'm going to an opera tomorrow. Let me check. What's the runtime on the opera I'm seeing? Met Opera Medea. Ooh, reviews on it. I'm actually very eager for it. Apparently, Medea is very rarely performed because the soprano role is considered one of the hardest roles out there. My God, the art from this that they've got on here is crazy. Of course, silly joke I immediately think of is like, what, is she infected with Star Scourge or something? Because that's all in my head still. Um,
Beans.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Wow. The art for this, the staging and the images I'm seeing are amazing. Look at that. Olympian fuckery and all. Yep. All right. Two hours and 50 minutes. So, it starts at... Oh, randomly, y'all, if you have movie theaters near you, you have a very good chance of being able to see this tomorrow. Live, even. Basically, the Metropolitan Opera, hashtag not an ad, the Metropolitan Opera in New York City has a program where they will actually broadcast their operas, their Saturday matinee operas, worldwide over movie theaters. These are, I will promise you right now, if you're interested in checking out opera, these are without a doubt the best way to try it out for the first time. Fathom Events, yep. Without a doubt, these are the best way to try out an opera because it's cheaper, it's casual, it's a movie theater, so you can get popcorn and drinks. I think, like it says here, that the tickets for the Metropolitan Opera start at $55. Seeing it at the movie theater, Fathom Events. It's called Met Live in HD. Yeah, buying your tickets. I think it's like $12. Okay, there you go. $25. $25 to go see this, and I will promise you, you will have better views than you would with those $55 seats at the Metropolitan Opera House. Because they actually set things up, and you also get interviews and stuff like that are coming up as well. What are they doing right now for this? Hang on. Met Live in HD. What is our season right now? Okay, Medea is this weekend. All right. La Traviata on November 5th. The Hours. Ooh. I've heard music from it, but I've never actually seen it. Fedora on January 14th. Lohengrin on March 18th. Falstaff on April 1st. Der Rosenkavalier. That one's so good. On April 15th. Champion on April 29th. Don Giovanni on May 20th. The Zauberflute. The Magic Flute. There we are. On June 3rd. Which one? Is this the traditional performance? Oh, wow. This is a new... This looks like it's a new... Rosenkavalier is amazing. I adore Rosenkavalier so much. This looks like it's a new production. Oh my god. The staging on this production looks incredible. Look at that. That's so cool. Oh, is it? Let's see. Who do we have in here? Oh, that's a really good cast. Rosenkavalier is absolutely incredible. As a heads up, absolutely incredible. The scene with the rose. The scene with the rose. I love it. I love it. I love it. Such a... If you ever, again, like if you're ever interested in trying out opera, this is the means to do it. And they do this internationally, so even if you're not in the U.S., you may have a chance to have it nearby. So hashtag not an ad, but a really good way to get into the art form. So let's see here. But yeah, it looks like Acts 1 and 2, then a 30-minute intermission, then Act 3, and then the opera ends. So, About 2 hours 50 minutes, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. But there we go. Man. And again, like what I've said, I've found something saying that the soprano role in Medea is supposed to be ridiculously difficult from what I saw on here. So there's a reason why it's not very commonly performed. Man. It's going to be exciting. They've got some really great pictures looking like from it that I keep seeing here. Oh. Oh. Is that really a... Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, then. Yotes. Yotes. Two of the sopranos of the hours are Joyce DiDonato and Renee Fleming. Holy shit. Let's see, Kelly O'Hara, Kathleen Kim. It's insane. That is absolutely insane. That sounds like that's going to have to be seen. For those who don't know, Renee Fleming is considered one of the greats of our time with opera. She is incredible. And I think it was like last year or the year before, she had officially retired. So her being in a performance again is a big deal. So that's exciting. This is inspired by Virginia Woolf's Mrs. Dalloway and made a household name. That's why I know it, because I know the movie name. I know the movie and the stuff related to that. And made a household name by the Oscar-winning 2002 film starring Meryl Streep, Julianne Moore, and Nicole Kidman. The powerful story follows three women from different eras who each grapple with their inner demons and their roles in society. The exciting premiere radiates with star power with Kelly O'Hara and Joyce DiDonato joining Fleming as the opera's trio of heroines. Wow. That's going to be incredible. Okay. Okay, then. There we go. That's exciting. That is happening. What's the date on that again? December 10th. And it's a new production, so. There we go. That's exciting. That is so exciting. I'm kind of looking at Lohengrin because that's a Wagner opera. Tamara Wilson's in it. Oh, Piotr Beskala. I've seen him and stuff too. He's so cool. Beskala, because I'm terrible with names. Man. But yeah, I'm done gushing about operas. I saw that message. But yeah, if you guys are ever interested, if you have a movie theater nearby, 1 p.m. Eastern, it is simulcast live into theaters across the world. If you have the opportunity, check it out. It is, again, one of the best ways to try to get into opera. That's how I got into opera. I went and saw Madama Butterfly for my first opera on my birthday through one of the Met Opera simulcasts. It was the really cool minimalist version that they did. It was easily one of the most incredible. So the second act of Madama Butterfly they said this is considered taken as a problem sometimes, is that you have a child in it. And trying to get children to follow staging is difficult. So they opted to do traditional Japanese puppetry for the child in the second act in this production. And it was so cool. It was really, really incredibly cool to see how they did it. Oh. So the puppetry work that was done in it was really just spectacular. But one of the things is that the use of lighting in it was so good because they used shoji screens throughout the staging. I will tell you guys right now, if you ever see Madama Butterfly, make sure you take tissues. I cannot watch that opera without bawling my eyes out. Because it is a gut-wrenching tragedy of a story. And it was so funny because every time I've gone, if you have a really good Pinkerton's one of the characters of the opera. If you have a really good Pinkerton, during curtain call when he comes out, he gets booed. It's like Pinkerton is just that awful of a character in Madama Butterfly. I wonder why. Because Cho-Cho is the most adorable, sweetest, innocent character ever. And she gets so fucked over in that opera. And it's so heartbreaking. And it's like every time I see a Pinkerton that gets booed and he plays it up at the curtain call, it's great. It is so great. We boo because we love you. Yeah. That makes me think of Monsters, Inc. We scare because we care. But yeah, and I think you could actually probably stream. I think you could probably stream Madama Butterfly somewhere. The monsters are nicer than Pinkerton. Pinkerton is awful. I'm going to say this one more time. Pinkerton is awful. And probably one of the cruelest characters. There's a lot of cruel characters in opera. He takes the cake, I think. He takes the cake out on because... And it's like he's not evil. He's just cruel. And that's what makes it worse. He's so selfish and cruel in his selfishness. So we can't just look at like Tosca and what's his name in Tosca, who was absolutely evil. By the way, Tosca's also amazing. Or like any other characters that are just decisively monsters in opera. But Pinkerton is so awful because he is just selfish. And he doesn't care that he's destroying somebody through his own selfish acts. And that's what makes Madama Butterfly just so heartbreaking. Because you feel so much for Cho-Cho by the time you get to that finale that you're just, again, I'm bawling my eyes out through that finale. And it's one of the operas that I cannot listen to the aria at the end of it without crying. It is that immensely powerful to me. And I think that also might be a case of, it is emotional. It is so emotional. But I also wonder if it really is a case, emotional damage. I have to wonder if it's also a case that Madama Butterfly sticks so hard to me because it was my first opera. I don't know. Like Rigoletto. I love Rigoletto. I have seen Rigoletto so many times. And while Rigoletto's ending is just like, just a punch to the heart when you see it. The big thing on Rigoletto is there's not really, outside of the daughter, whose name I suddenly can't remember. Hilda. It's like Gilda, but Hilda, like they say it like that. I don't know. It's something like that. Everybody but her is a terrible character. And she is just caught in the crossfire and how terrible everyone is. And it's tragic to see her get stuck in all this. But Madama Butterfly. But Rigoletto is told from the perspective of her father, who is also kind of an awful character. So when you get to the tragic ending of that opera, it's one thing. It doesn't quite strike you as hard. I did say I was going to stop 10 minutes ago, and here I am talking about opera still, because I fucking love opera, and by God, you guys need to get into it. It's great. It is incredible storytelling. I know it's lots of music. It is a long, some of them are extremely long. Cough, ring cycle, cough. What is it? Is it Götterdämmerung? Isn't it like 5 hours? Like something like that. Yotaka got to see the ring cycle entirely. Yeah. See? Nothing as long as the ring cycle. Approximately 5 hours. There's the phrase, "It's not over till the fat lady sings." That's actually a reference to the ring cycle, I think. I think that idiom came from Götterdämmerung, because the finale of Götterdämmerung is this big aria with Brunhilde before she goes to immolate herself, and it's just like that marks the end of the opera. Famous scene. But basically that whole sequence is like the end of it, and it's like, it's so, every time you think it's going to be over and it's not. I think Götterdämmerung also has like, what, 3 intermissions or something ridiculous like that. It's Wagner's it's literally lighting the entire theater on fire. Wagner, why? Why are you such a fucked up dude, sir? Pass the cat! You caught me while I'm just talking instead of stopping streaming for the night. If you get the chance, only 2. Okay, only 2. If you get the chance to see the Met's ring cycle, that was actually pretty spectacular. I don't think the Dallas Opera has the budget to be able to do a full ring cycle in a season, but we are getting Das Rheingold this season. So there's a part of me hoping that we get to see each of the operas over the next 4 seasons. That would actually be pretty incredible, I think. I can imagine, Yotes, because doing the ring cycle, an opera house doing the ring cycle is such a big deal. They had to do a whole special thing for ticket sales to fund it. I imagine. The ring cycle is... I'm sitting here playing with a wrapper for my cough drop. The ring cycle is, without a doubt, the biggest endurance test of any opera house. Both in money, because it's also basically Norse gods. So, and it is so over the top. It takes a huge ordeal to be able to portray this story. It's insane. But what the Met Opera did, the Met Opera went kind of above and beyond on their portrayal of it. And you have to put essentially 4 long. Yep, 4 long. And these are long operas. And they are very difficult operas. That's the biggest thing, is that the ring cycle operas are extremely difficult. In fact, you know what? Here. I know I said I was going to stop, but here. Everybody on YouTube, bye. I'm going to stop the recording here. Because I don't want to get demonetized for showing this. I'm going to just show the ring cycle stuff from the Met. It is so cool. It is so cool. Because they actually basically had to rebuild the stage. Oh, anyway. Bye, YouTube. Bye. Everybody say bye to YouTube. Bye. Bye. All right.